Hey everybody, just a quickie today. I wanted to get this off my chest because it's been like for a long time. It's one of them brain cracky things that just got to get out so that I don't have to think about it anymore. Encryption. So as you can see, my eyes are fixed, and so I'm not all scary and stuff, which is good. But the sunglasses were kind of fun, so who knows? Maybe I'll pop that on every once in a while. But the reason I am here talking to you today is because of a security breach that happened in Japan and then shortly thereafter in the US for the Social Security program or the equivalent of it. So in Japan, it's the pension fund, and on May 8th, somebody sent somebody a email in the Department of the Pension Fund stuff, whatever, and they opened it and it had a worm in it and it went through and stole a whole bunch of data. That happened on the 8th and they didn't tell anybody until the 17th. So what are you doing opening an email with attachments? Don't do that. If somebody you don't know sends you an email with an attachment, don't open it. Anybody. I'm talking to all of you. So what this worm did was go through and steal around several million entries of information in their database for people who are registered in the National Pension Program, and everybody freaked out. And as soon as I saw it, I said, "Well, wait, why was the database was encrypted, right?" But it turns out it wasn't encrypted. The US database also wasn't encrypted. So this is not just a Japan problem, although that's where I live, so that's the part that concerns me. The US did, I don't know, a week ago say that, oh, encryption, hey, that's a good idea. Maybe we should do that. And Japan has not yet said that. So it would not prevent necessarily all that has come about. But basically, it took 3 weeks for the public to find out that this data had been leaked. And as soon as it had been leaked, as soon as people found out about it, then immediately you start seeing all of the fraud stuff come up and people are getting their bank accounts emptied, because what they would do is they had the name and all the information of these people. Then they would call them and say, hey, we need to reset your bank cards. What's the PIN number and what's the password for it? And then they gave it to them, and then the steely people stole all of the money, or a lot of the money, a bunch of money at any rate. So yeah, never give that information out on the phone. And if you are a government who happens to run a pension program, make sure your database is encrypted and salted. And then if they steal information, they can't get in it. Yay! Seems, at this point in time, it seems fairly basic. Now, I imagine that it would probably take a little bit of a re-overhaul to how the database system works, but that's okay. Do it. It's worth the money. Just spend the money and get the databases encrypted, and that way, if they come in and steal the data, it's just encrypted mess, and nobody can use it without the password, without the encryption codes. Some days. And I'm glad I did wait, because the US situation came out afterwards. That way I'm not just bashing Japan for not having encrypted data on their government servers where it could be cracked. It's the US too. So basically any first world country, any country in the world, if you're keeping citizen information in a place that could possibly be cracked, or even if it can't possibly be cracked, go ahead and encrypt the data and salt it, because that will make it safer. Because some encryption can be cracked on cold metal. So don't. Anyway, I will talk to you guys later, and it's raining again.